Hey there, math fans, watch my previous parts of this about just why we learn what we learn. But I want to address the particular question of why do I need to know this math? I will never use it. I'm lucky enough that I don't have to answer that question very much. I usually just say, don't learn it. If you don't want to learn it, don't learn it. But I do think it helps you towards various careers. But one thing that math does is it allows you to do thinking over content. As an example, I'll give volumes of revolution. In volumes of revolution, a lot of students say, I will never compute a volume again in my life. And they might be true. But in order to set up those problems, you have to draw and label a region in terms of X or in terms of Y. And that is a very valuable skill that a lot of students aren't very good at. And so it becomes, again, a laboratory to talk about these things. Math in general, the more you learn, the more opportunities come available to you. If you don't keep learning math, you limit your possibilities. That's just true. But I like it because it allows me to read about and interpret the physical world in ways I couldn't have otherwise. And some of this I didn't think about till I was, later in life. For example, we'll get to that one in a second. If you're looking at an ocean wave, I was watching the ocean the other day when I was on vacation. It turns out it's not a sine wave. You can watch a particle and it tends to go around in a circular fashion like this. I wouldn't have been able to read about it or make this visual unless I'd done just a little bit of math. I've been studying clouds. I wouldn't be able to make that. I've been reading about it. There's lots of math on it. I've been thinking about the sunset. There's lots of math on that. These are things I've been making based off of things I've been reading. A vibrating string. I've been reading about that a little bit. That's an important topic that a lot of students do. I had a student studying roller coaster pieces. Again, all of these things. Do you have to know this to ride a roller coaster? No. Do you have to know how the planets orbit? No, you don't. But math is a valuable skill. Do you have to know the volume of a donut? No. But it's really interesting. There's some interesting math in the background. Do you have to know the line of sight for a GPS satellite? No, you don't. Someone does. You don't have to. I like this one. If you take this triangle, the area of this triangle, where I've made one length 2 pi r and the other r, you get pi r squared. If you unroll it, it's this circle. I like that you can explain things like that and explain them so quickly. All right, that's my little sales pitch. I hope to never have to do that again.